you getting paid to go this way?
Who's in your back pocket?
Are you getting paid?
Mr. Taylor, I have to say, I'm very disappointed if this is how you treat our residents. As a city council member, I am completely embarrassed because these are residents who have concerns and who have questions, and the way you are treating them is absolutely unacceptable. There is a way to conduct business, but threatening, not speaking to anyone is not how you do it.
I am truly horrified. The fact that the residents of District 1 of this community showed up now twice to speak on this, and this board decided that this was within your power to change this. These are your neighbors here. These are your neighbors. And you all decided that you were going to shut their mouths tonight and not let them proceed.
We've been asking the city to follow the comprehensive plan for 22 months about this issue of building on the end of Demerit Drive.
I'm a citizen, I'm a taxpayer, and I'm a voter living in Titusville, and I'm a resident living in the Royal Oak subdivision.
So we're asking the city to follow their comprehensive plan.
There are multiple golf course holes.
Mr. Page does not even live here. I live here. We all care. But the second issue, just a minor point perhaps, but you can tell he doesn't live here. He wants to talk about golf holes between my house and that property. Does he know that the golf course closed down in 2012?
The city staff is violating the laws of the city that says they need to follow the comprehensive plan. Our only recourse as citizens was to pay $625 and file an appeal. So we paid the money, we filed it timely. The application was completed perfectly with the advice of 2 different attorneys. There was no technicality, there was no issue. I was the record of the appellant, and they refused to allow me standing.
When the application was filed, it was not filed as a representative of anyone other than herself.
Vicki Conklin, my agent.
Be my agent as well.
And I would like Vicki Conklin to be my representative.
Also speaks for me.
Would like Vicki Conklin to act as my agent.
Vicki to also be my agent.
I want Vicki to be my representative.
I also want Vicki to be my agent.
Authorize Vicki Conklin to represent me.
Conklin to be my representative.
To be the representative for me.
Me.
Vicki to represent me.
Wish Vicki to be my representative.
Conklin to represent me.
I would like for Vicki to be my agent. Vicki Conklin to represent me.
Vicki to be our agent.
Ms. Conklin to represent me.
Vicki Conklin to represent me.
Like Vicki Conklin to represent me.
I want Vicki to represent us.
Vicki Conklin to represent me.
Vicki to represent me. I would like Vicki Conklin to be my representative.
Ms. Conklin to represent me.
Want Ms. Conklin to represent me.
Chairman Taylor.
No.
Vice Chairman Van Dieven. Yes. Member Beckles.
No.
Member Green.
Yes.
Member Wheelis.
No.
When we are selecting people as our representatives in cities, we oftentimes don't think about the consequences of that when they put people on boards that they appoint people. And so people that vote, these are the consequences. Here's the consequences. People that sit on boards and absolutely refuse to acknowledge the people. So thank you. I really, really appreciate you driving my point that I've been trying to make forever to people home, in that you have to know who donated to your politicians, and you definitely need to know who they're gonna put on their little boards.
I'm a veteran of 25 years in the military. So with all due respect, sir, it's embarrassing. Well, these people are talking over here. You're eating. That's how the respect that you have for these people. That's all I have to say.
If Vicki has no standing, then why did Pollitt Development decide to threaten her with a lawsuit? Thank you.
This is our home. This is our roof over our head. This is our equity in our home that we've worked decades to have. And if it was yours, I think you'd be pretty darn upset that we were voting on a technicality.
I think it's time we start following the money on some of these board members. Thank you.
Guys did not give us a fair chance here tonight and need to reconsider. And I'd like to have us have a chance to state our case, because you didn't give that to us.
We paid $625 to come to you because the city is not listening to us and they're violating their comprehensive plan.
You had the obligation to hear from us, and you chose not to. I don't know why you did. It seems really absurd to me.
Every single one of these people who live in this area, I also represent them as well. Maybe not in this specific situation, but I just really felt like it was important for me to be there and to support this community.
Then there's no point of having a meeting if you can't consider what we say at the meeting as part of the application. If what we say at the meeting is not part of the application and considered, then this meeting doesn't need to exist.
I was horrified with the treatment of the people tonight. I'm honestly, I call on the Titusville City Council to look at this board and their behavior tonight and consider replacing them.